Stronger Together, How I Built a Community from Nothing. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 196 of our Supersize You Annual Challenge. Today we're talking all about communities. Communities aren't just a collection of people. They are, or people all in the same place or in the same room or in the same, following the same interest. It's people that are invested in one another's growth, in one another's futures, in making sure that they succeed together. Now, I love community. And I found as a solopreneur and as a small business owner and as a big business owner, it can be a daunting, lonely, scary ass task to be creating something on your own. But if you have a group of people that have done it before or like-minded or are all working toward the same goal and you're helping one another and you're sharing lessons learned and experiences, it can be really, really rewarding and not as scary or lonely as it feels like when you're doing it on your own. And this applies to every area of our life, right? It doesn't just apply to our careers or businesses. It applies to any type of a community that we may or may not be a part of. Now, I think as the internet has come into being, which has been a long time now, people are more disconnected than ever, which makes communities more important than ever. A community to me is a group of people that are gathered together that have a similar purpose. They support one another. They communicate well. They have different ways of thinking, yet they think about a certain area in similar ways, or they have a common goal. Healthy communities share these things. They share a purpose. They share communication. They share supporting one another. You don't need to wait for there to be a community around a cause that you care about. You can spearhead that. Anyone on the planet can start a community about something that's important to them or something they care about or a cause. We're working on contribution this month. So what better way or thing to build a community around than some cause that is near and dear to your heart, right? You can be a part of neighborhood communities, actual physical communities where you actually live or work. You can be a part of professional associations. One of my favorite organizations or types of organizations to be a part of is professional organizations for so many reasons. It allows us to be around people in the same function, the same area of expertise as us, but also in diverse organizations and industries. I think that's part of where I got my I love to be in different industries idea back in the day and why I work for so many different companies and have had so many different businesses in my lifetime. It's because I know the power of taking an idea from one industry and sharing it with another. It's like a superpower. So there's all types of communities and there's all types of organizations, and we get to pick and choose. That's the cool thing about being individuals. We get to pick and choose what we do and do not want to participate in. Before my sudden cardiac arrest, I was involved in a lot of different communities and in different projects and things. After it, those flip-flopped in a lot of areas because I was doing things I thought I should do instead of things that were really important and a priority to me. Anybody else go through that period in their life? Probably all of us, right? I think it's kind of a growth and development phase that most of us go through as we're, becoming the best possible version of ourselves. So today, what are we going to do? I want you to think about a community or a cause that you care about. Are you involved and a part of one of those communities? If so, if not, join one, get involved. If there isn't one, if you can't find one, start one. With the internet, it is so easy to start a community. I've got probably 20 groups and pages, more than that, but I'm not going to admit it, on Facebook. One platform, tons of different communities and pages about causes and things that I care about. Stress, chronic pain, business ones, fun ones, just a plethora. And some of them are well over 10,000 people. But my thing with Facebook is it isn't really a community in the sense that we sometimes, but not for the most part. It's not the type of community that I've always wanted to have in my businesses and in my life. I haven't found that until I joined the school platform. If you're not familiar with what school is, message me and I will tell you what I love about it. I love that it is a collection, and I mean over 200,000 communities on different topics, different subjects. It is like a hub for personal development, which we all know is near and dear to my heart. So Don't ask how many communities I actually belong to. I participate a lot in a couple and a few because I'm building my own community for Supersize Your Business. So I found that I was enamored with the whole community idea, and I was involved in far, far too many communities. And we cannot be more involved in other communities than we are in ourselves. That's my own rule now, because I was ignoring building my own community, which is why I went to the school platform in the first place. And I was spending too much time in other people's communities, which was great because I helped them to achieve their goals and objectives. But their goals and objectives were not helping me to achieve my goals and objectives. So I had a little mismatch there, which is all part of learning and growing and becoming and figuring things out, right? But I love the school platform. So if you want to know about that, just ask. I love I record on Facebook every day, so I obviously love Facebook too. I just think it has different features and different things that we can do and different groups we can reach than even like other platforms like LinkedIn or Twitter or X or TikTok or Instagram or all of the thousands. I don't even know how many communities there are now or platforms there are. There's probably thousands, if not tens of thousands. And we can pick and choose what works for us and where our people are. The reason we start a community is we want to find our people. We want to find people that have common ideas and interests with us so that we can grow together in positive ways that make the world a better place. I'm just going to say that every time because I feel the need to really say, if you're in communities that don't make, or groups or causes that don't make the world a better place, you really have to take a step back, go for a walk, and rethink that. Because we get to choose, right? And that will actually determine the direction of our life. If you choose to participate in things that make the world worse, in unethical, immoral, evil things, guess how your life's going to turn out? If you choose to participate in uplifting, building, positive communities that make the world a better place, guess how your life's going to turn out? It's inevitable. I'd love to have a couple people argue with me on that one. That would be fun. I always love a good debate. All right, so what are we doing today? I challenge you to either beef up your participation in the community you already belong to or join one. And if there isn't one to join, I challenge you today to create one. It doesn't take, I created my school community in about 25 minutes. That's how easy it is to set up. Facebook, you just pick a name. If it isn't selected and you start it, you just start. So many people waste years and months and so much stress worrying about how to do something that they never actually do it. And that's not you. So, any questions? Hit me up. Otherwise, have an awesome day. And I will, of course, with you tomorrow. I want to hear about your community. Bye.